It is early. I do not know if anybody gonna be in this at 10 a.m. Oh, my nose. Ooh. Hey. Hey, it's really early, I know, but I decided to give it a try. Whew, I don't know why my nose is running so much. Hey. Hey, Beauty and Fashion. Hey, Black Bohemian. Eve, Stormy. Hey, y'all. I'm sitting here trying to basically organize my closet. Not organize for real, but when I unpacked, look at the mess. So I'm about to just fold some stuff. Good morning, Danielle. Oh, it's 3:21 p.m. in the UK. Okay. So y'all not on here at 2 a.m. Hey. Sorry, my allergies have been horrendous. Like, allergy season has been horrible for me. Um, but yeah, I was like, let me just talk to y'all because I'm about to be folding clothes and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna see if I can focus on both. I wanted to play music, but that's gonna take up too much of my attention if I'm trying to be DJ and fold. Um, but yeah, I moved in on Wednesday. Today's Saturday. And it's gonna take some time to get settled in here. Ooh. Honestly, like the moving part wasn't too much. Like the unpacking really took the energy out of me because I didn't expect to unpack as fast as I did. I still got them stuff to unpack. This kombucha. I still have some stuff to unpack, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It just almost feels like a year lease is not enough. I feel like I need like more than a year to get this place together. I'm just exhausted. But yeah, thanks. I feel like there's been some. I've just reactivated my Twitter yesterday. Thanks. I reactivated my Twitter yesterday. And it doesn't seem like people are talking about too many different things. Like, I literally was on Twitter. I was like, everybody's talking about the same thing that I was seeing before 2 weeks ago when I deactivated my account. Um, the only shocking thing, well, not shocking, but the only thing that I kind of wanted to talk about, and we talked about it last time a little bit when I was on live. Some of y'all was like, "Oh, did you see what Blueface was doing?" And we talked about like a little bit about women, being not having certain opportunities, so they rely on these toxic men. But that's kind of what I really want to talk about because I think that situation really highlighted the need to make sure Black women specifically are financially well, so they don't have to be exploited like that. I don't know. I feel so weird about moving into this new place. Like, I feel like I have yet to really appreciate it just because there's so, like, I need to finish unpacking. Like, I need to buy groceries. Like, there's nothing in my fridge. I just came back from getting a breakfast sandwich. So I don't know. I just feel like in a fog. In a fog. And then I bought this dress from Mistress Rocks, and it's like a branch off of House of CB, and the dress doesn't fit, so I have to return it and get it again for my friend's birthday brunch. And that's just, it's not really bothering me too much because it's really not a big deal, but I'm annoyed that that dress does not fit. Like, I'm annoyed. And I feel like it would have fitted perfectly except for this one button on there. And I'm like, should I just take it to the dry cleaners and have them like move this button? Like, what should I do? I think because I like the extra small, but because I'm like, the small might be a little too big. Um, but yeah, that's just some stuff that I've been thinking about. And I have a new bed frame coming, a mirror. So there's some stuff coming. I have a lot of stuff I need to order. I need to order a laundry basket. Um, so something I want a squatty potty. You know when you it's that thing that you put on by your toilet so you can put your feet up so that you can use the bathroom better. Like my nose runs like nobody's business. So yeah, that's kind of some of the stuff that I've been thinking about. I'm kind of tired, but I really need to at least get this closet a little cleaned out because it looks a mess as y'all just seen. I deactivated my Instagram for a little while. I'll probably get back on Instagram maybe by the end of this month. Cause again, like I was saying before, like I just wasn't on Instagram because I ain't have no pictures to post, and it just feels weird being on Instagram when you don't have no pictures to post. Especially like if I'm trying to keep my engagement, like if I'm not posting pictures, then um, people are going to unfollow. So I was like, let me just deactivate my account instead of just being inactive or whatever, or forcing myself to take pictures when I don't got time. Good morning, everyone. I know if you in the United States, then it's morning for you. But if you're not in the United States, let us know what time it is over there. Or if you're not in this time zone, because I'm pretty sure if you're in Jamaica, I think we're in the same time zone. So, but yeah, how's everybody's morning going? How's everybody's Saturday? Are you all like, because the summer is coming. Everybody keeps talking about this summer being so much fun because of vaccinations and blah, blah, blah. So are you all one of those people who have stopped quarantining? Like, are you on your journey to a vaccinated summer or an unvaccinated summer, but you just don't care and you about to have fun or something? Like, what's the case? Oh, it's finals week. Yeah, I'm in Maryland by DC. Yeah, finals week is this week. I remember because I had so many like high stress moments around this time period in college. Like, whew, this time period in college has never been good for me. I'm just so glad I'm done with college. Like that, honestly, if I'm ever sad and depressed, I just have to think about being done with college and I just get very happy. Um, you getting your second shot on the 18th. I'm supposed to be either getting my second shot tomorrow or on the 5th, but I have no idea. I have to call and ask them because I got my shot on the 13th and I don't feel like doing that math, but I don't know how many days have gone by and it seems like I'm just supposed to show up like without much of a reminder. So I'm scared to get that second shot though because the first shot had me down for the day. You said you're vaccinated but still quarantining. You're excited to go to the beach and stuff though. Yeah, I really want to go to the beach. I really like these braids that I got. I told her to make the braids like the same size through and through, but I think she forgot. So I'm gonna get them again like maybe in July, but I want the size to stay true. Like I want the size to be continued, if y'all know what I mean. And I put some beads on it, but I'm gonna buy some more so I can have 8 beads on each because right now it's 4. So that's some things I'm thinking about. Good morning. You have a ladies' trip to New York City in July. The New York mayor is opening up all business July 1st. You have assignments due today and you refusing. Oh, you're reusing your old stuff. Yeah, I feel like in college there are definitely some college hacks. And using your old stuff is a huge hack, but your old stuff has to be good enough to use and not have to completely revamp. So college literally like if you start off smart, it'll save you so much work in the end. And I know that now that I'm done, but in the moment I had no idea how to finesse college in the best way I could have. Also, when I was moving, and then I'm kind of quarantining right now because When I was moving, I think one of the movers was sick. I don't know with COVID, because my grandfather said he saw him coughing in the truck. And I'm like, if I've been exposed to COVID during this moving process, I'm gonna be so mad. And I say that just because I was about to cough, and I'm like, oh my God, like I hope I'm not getting sick, because I'm like, what if I get sick and I have to get this second dose? But that's just annoying to me, because like once you have people around you, you gotta trust that they're being clean enough to not spread anything that they've been exposed to. You're getting your provisional soon and studying for finals. I don't know what a provisional is. But I never cough with allergies. With allergies, I never cough. I always sneeze and my eyes itch and stuff like that, or my throat gets really dry. But I never cough with allergies. Like even when I wake up in the morning and my throat is extremely dry and stuff and mucusy, I don't cough. Um, so yeah. And I was thinking about doing a try on haul or something, because I did a video on Patreon showing some recent things that I bought for the summer and just to be in my wardrobe for years to come, and I wanted to try them on, but no, I don't have roommates. So you could get tested, but you should wait 3 days after you think you've been exposed. Yeah, because I think I've been exposed Wednesday, so I'm probably in a 3 day time limit. I've actually never gotten a COVID test, so I'm scared to get one. But I feel like, I should. But then at the same time, if the results don't come back by the time I have to get my vaccine shot, then like, what am I supposed to do? Because at the vaccine place, they don't have rapid testing, to my knowledge. Like, they weren't they weren't having people get rapid tested in order to get the shot. Thanks. In a second, I'll get up and show y'all the place, but I'm just in my closet right now trying to sort things out, because when I moved, I just started dumping boxes out so that my grandfather had room to paint in here, because he painted. Um, so I had to make sure he had room. Yeah, sneezing isn't a COVID symptom. It's the coughing. It's like the fatigue. I think even like some headaches, losing your sense of taste. And I could taste. I don't think my, because that's the thing. A lot of some of the things we talking about when it comes to COVID and testing, that's local stuff. Like local places have it for temporary amounts of time. I don't think my local CVS has rapid testing, because I've been to my local CVS a bunch of times, and I would have seen that sign. And I have not. And the funny thing about living on my own is the what's it called? One of the things about living on my own, what was I gonna say? Oh, it's just weird that I'm in Maryland where I am, because like I don't know, it's just it makes me feel like I'm in such a weird location despite who I am. Like I'm a New Yorker, I should be in New York, but New York is too expensive. But I just found myself in Maryland, of course, because of my work and like working in DC. But you just never know where life is going to take you. Like literally 5 years ago, if you asked me if I was going to be living where I am now, I would have been like, I don't understand why I'd be in that area, but you said hay fever doesn't make any evolutionary sense. And every year I'm shocked and upset about it. Some urgent cares have rapid testing. Would you ever move back to New York? I don't think I would ever move back to New York unless New York cleans up a lot, gives the power to poor people in New York. Like I don't think I'll really ever move back, because it's too expensive. You don't get a lot for your money. Like where I'm living right now, like there's somebody at the front desk 24 hours. They collect your packages for you. You have a mailbox that, your package is not just going to be lingering there. Um The elevator's quick. And like if I get these things in New York, I'm gonna be paying way more money than I am now. So I just think, again, the cost of living is too much. I love New York. I don't like taking the trains anymore. I do not want to drive. So I'm not taking lifts. Lifts are expensive in New York. So it's just like things like it just doesn't make sense just to say I'm in New York around people that I enjoy. It doesn't make sense for that price tag. So yeah, it's just weird. It feels like I might as well be living in Nevada or something. Like it's just so weird. But I feel like more people should start making decisions like that. I feel like as black people though, like we really should just live in the most affordable places. And of course, some of the most affordable places is going to have even more racism if we go to cheap places down south, cheap places Midwest. But I really think like people got to like at the end of the day just start moving where it's more affordable to live. Like if there's some place with $800 rent, we just need to go there at this point. We need to go there. And it seems like, okay, gentrifying, but at the same time, if it's like another black great migration, the way black people moved from the south to the north into the upper Midwest, if we need to do another great migration, we need to do it because we're not surviving in the places where our ancestors within the last, 2 generations, we're not able to survive like they did. They might have had a cheaper cost of living, but the racism they experienced was way more amplified. So it's like, the racism we experience now is less amplified, more sinister or whatever, or just as sinister. But now we pay a cost of livings just to be in places that are not giving us what we need. Um, Thanks for the congrats. Yeah, $30-$40 for an Uber is not okay. And in New York, it's freaking $70 to get from Brooklyn to the Bronx. Or it could be even $70 just to get from Brooklyn to Manhattan. And that's even if you at the tip of Brooklyn and it's not like you deep in Brooklyn. So it's really like it's not making sense. And in New York, Lyft drivers and Uber drivers are mad sketchy. They be canceling rides on you. I didn't really experience like that stuff in DC and Maryland. Like in DC and Maryland, I take a Uber or Lyft all the time. And then when I started doing it in New York, I was like the first Uber or Lyft I ever called in New York, it like literally didn't pick me up and just started the ride and was like not trying to cancel it. So you said I don't put my face so they don't cancel on me. Right? I don't they Lyft keep telling me to upload a picture. I'm like, I'm not uploading a picture. Ubers are ridiculous. I had to pick up a huge ass cake one time in Brooklyn. I literally had to pay $80 just to go back home. It's ridiculous. I don't understand. And the thing is, I don't understand why it's that much. Because I feel like if it's that much because the workers are getting a higher percentage or whatever, the workers need to be getting a higher percentage from the corporations, not from the people. Like, I feel like that money is not being distributed in a way where it reflects that we're actually paying for the service. I feel like we paying too much. When you go to New York, you be taking a $2 cab. Okay, Christine, you got a death sentence. You got a death wish. She said, I'm gonna take these $2 cabs, and every time I don't get kidnapped, I'm like thanking God, because my whole thing is, as I've been growing up, I stopped putting myself in like risky situations. Because that's one thing about New York. New York, when you growing up, like you put yourself in so many risky situations. But then once you start getting older, you like, let me dial it back and be more safe and make safer decisions. And that's one of the reasons why I don't take the trains in New York. The trains in New York sometimes be given, I'm wishing for a death sentence and I can't do it anymore. Yeah, I cannot tip. I can't tip these Lyft drivers. After I paid $30-$40 for a Lyft, I cannot tip you. I can't. I just take the subway, but I'm from upstate, so I drive all the way up there. Same, I stopped taking those cabs when I started high school. I just go with 3 people. One thing I do appreciate about living in Tulsa is the cost of living. A one-bedroom apartment is $400 and a two-bedroom is 600 to 700. Wow. That's gonna be next on my list. You said the dollar vans don't even be that bad. Whatever you gotta tell yourself. The dollar vans don't even be that bad, but you got your taser in your hand the whole ride. Yeah, and public transportation is pricey and they're not making it any better. I always tip my Uber Eats and DoorDash, but the Lyft like drivers when I take a Lyft, I cannot tip them because it just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, but today's May 1st, so I'm no longer going to be eating out. Oh, that's the thing. I haven't posted my budget video on YouTube because I posted it on Patreon because I was talking about how much money I spent on food. Ooh, I spent so much money on food to where, like, this month, I'm really dialing it back. Like, I'm not trying to spend more than like $350 a month on food. So let's pray. Let us pray. Hey, Grapes. We talking about the expensive cost of living. Um, I don't know. I have this like so basically I had ordered edibles, right? And then they sold this little syrup and I think we talked about this before. I already moved. I already moved. I'm about to show you how to place in like 20 minutes. And I haven't tried this yet, but I don't really like the experience of weed for some reason. I don't really like it. It makes me forget things and my memory is already worrying me. But first of all, I don't know about y'all. Maybe it's my area, but Uber Eats, every time I get delivery, the delivery is like 50 cents. And then, of course, the taxes and fees be like $4 sometimes. But for me, even when I'm not on that Uber pass, my deliveries could be like 50 cents or $1.50. And I don't know what that's about. Yes, is it Ariel? I'm going to be back on Instagram. I'm going to be back. I don't know why the government doesn't just fix stuff. I don't understand. No, the government is not going to fix it because if the government starts to fix things, the people government officials as the ruling class is going to go away. Like if we actually got the opportunity we need and blah blah blah, like the government would not really like the girls who try to become these career politicians will not have a job. Yes, stop going out to eat. Did y'all know the history of tipping is rooted in slavery? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I just hate with the whole tipping argument. People be like, oh, I'm not going to tip. They need to pay these people more. Well, in the meantime of like them not getting paid what they need to, you have to tip. At least like, again, I said I don't be tipping the drivers, but I be tipping my food delivery and waiters and stuff like that because I just feel like that's where I'm at in life. I'm clearly not in the point in life where I'm tipping the other people. Um, You say you walk a mile from McDonald's and your fries be cold and rubbery. In California, we voted that Lyft and Uber should have benefits instead of Uber and Lyft providing the benefits. They added extra tax. Exactly. They always just make the riders pay while the CEOs continue to collect all their money and stuff from these people. And it's like, that's what we need. Um, like I've only been in my new place since Wednesday, so I really do not have a review for y'all on how I'm feeling, but this is random because I'm cleaning up my closet. Let me show y'all the closet again. So the closet is a mess because I just dumped stuff during the moving process, so I'm kind of getting it out now. But I got this dress, this black dress from Mistress Rocks because it looked so cute. I thought the tag was right here. It looked so cute, but and it was 85. No, it was like 100 and something dollars, I think. Oh no, it was $89. And the dress is giving cheap. Cheap. I'm like, I paid $89 just to get this, honestly. It's not like I was paying for the quality. And Mistress Rocks is separate from, it's like a offspring of House of CB. And it's just not giving what it's supposed to have gave. I mean, I tried it on and it's cute, but I'd rather pay $50 for this, not 89. And the dress was selling out fast. It was popular, so that's why I couldn't wait for it to go on sale. because everybody was rushing to get it because these dresses have been a trend, like the long sleeve, like short dresses, and it's just not giving what it's supposed to have gave. Yes, and DoorDash was stealing people's tips. I just feel like you said I don't think you should be treating people who don't tip bad. I feel like people who don't tip need to just not say that. Like people who don't tip be mad loud, and it's like, to be honest, we didn't really ask. We didn't really ask. Yeah, DoorDash was stealing tips. It was like a news thing. Like I feel like last year. You're trying to get into sewing because nothing I see being sold speaks to me. Exactly. Like I just wish like there could be like a seamstress that you could like work with to get certain clothes done made for like an affordable price. Like if a group of us is going to a seamstress to get designs made, I really wish that was like an option because there's so many times where I'm like, I just need somebody to like fix this up. How am I supposed to tip my dasher cash if they need to leave the food at the door and walk away before I open the door? Every time a dasher come, I do not be like, I wait till they put that food at the door and walk away before I get it out. I wait till they get on that elevator before I get open the door to get my food. It was only like one dasher that like waited by the door, and I was like, you need to go. Yeah, people always talk about that online. Okay, Amara, we gonna have to contact you about helping us with clothes. I feel like fabric stores are so overwhelming, and fabric is pricey. You said when slavery was abolished, African Americans were finally able to work for pay. So instead of paying them a base wage, white people pay basically made it based on tipping. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, when we look, Amazon is giving you scam Amazon anytime you can because no reason to not. Sometimes I'd be wanting to learn how to braid. Like if I could do this on my own, oh my gosh, I would save hundreds of dollars. The gig economy is so exploitative. It's so exploitative. And people think, oh, you can work for yourself, be your own boss. And it's like, yeah, you'll be your own boss, stressed out, not getting the money you're supposed to get. Like somebody who worked for Uber Eats or DoorDash had to literally get on Twitter crying about how they made this order but couldn't make any money from it because they had to pay for parking at this person's building and the person wouldn't come outside. And they made that video crying, and then everybody was like sending them money on Cash App. And I'm like, you basically constantly have to exploit yourself and your own feelings just to get some donations on the internet. Like that person should have never had to, be vulnerable in order to get a blessing from people online. I just heard on TikTok that Disney tales are stolen from African folklores. Yeah, like people always talk about how Lion King, Disney just steals stories and revamps it in a way that they think is better for a mass consumption. Tipping is probably an American thing, like the person said, because of slavery. Yeah, I'm cleaning. I'm like cleaning out my closet. I feel like in places that get a lot of American tourists, they probably do be ODing for a tip because they know that in America they tip. Am I the only one who's been getting so much DoorDash ads? I don't think I've been getting too much. I don't think so. You said when you do apartments, they better come outside. That's interesting. Like I live in an apartment and they always come to my door. I'm in an apartment. Where you live, rent is skyrocketing. I honestly think soon the rent bubble is gonna burst. Like I think we got 2 more years as rent prices rise before everybody starts flipping out about it. Because I think right now the only people, like the main people flipping out about rent prices are like people like, really poor working class people. And people who are middle class and do share living spaces, they don't be flipping out about it because I don't understand how some people, it be people in, especially in DC, in luxury apartments, it'd be a 2-3 bedroom, and they're splitting all of that with random people, and it's like, why would you want to do that? Wouldn't you just want to live in your own 1 bedroom and be able to afford it? So I think once these prices could start going up more, and these white people or these, like, middle class people who are splitting luxury apartments, with strangers, either for college or whatever, or just their own, they're living their own professional life. That's the people who were waiting for it to uprise, because too many people, and even if my situation was like cheaper, like, we were all three basically out of college, and we were splitting a 2 bedroom, and that was a no luxury thing. But yeah, see what I'm saying, right? But yeah, it's going to take a lot more people to wake up to realize that they should not be paying what they're paying to live somewhere. Because I think all housing should be free. Housing should not be, you shouldn't have to pay for it at all. And sometimes I think about, well, can some apartments be like not free? Because in Cuba, basically everywhere is free to live. The government gives you a place to live, but certain places you pay for because it is a little nicer. So I don't know. Maybe we could have something like that here, but I definitely don't think you should have to pay any of your percentage of your money for housing. Yeah, 1 out of 3 houses and apartments aren't being used. There are more vacant apartments and houses than there are homeless people. So everybody experiencing homelessness can be housed. Why would you think I'm living in my car? Does this look like a car? Do you think I'm at a friend's house? My time zone, it is 10 a.m. over here. It's like, let me see. College should be free. Exactly. Food, water, internet should also be free. Freaking universal internet needs to start, like, it's been about enough time. We should not be paying for internet. We should not be paying for internet. Internet should just be something you get, period. Like, you shouldn't just get it free at the library. They need to create Wi-Fi cords that span the country for everybody to get Wi-Fi. Because Wi-Fi and technology is so needed today, but we still got to pay for it to access it. The only reason why I can't do van life, the only reason why I can't do van life is because I'm not pooping and peeing in some bag out in the bushes. And I'm not trying to coordinate my pee and stuff for when I'm by a restaurant to pee. I'm not coordinating my pee or my showers, or when I'm going to a friend's house or the gym to pee or shower. I'm not showering outside from a bag of water. That's the only reason why I can't do van life. If I had a van if I had like a tour bus van where it is a shower, a bathroom in it, and I could stretch out, then I could do van life. But other than that, I cannot do van life. I thought about it. I really did think about it. Feminine products should be free, period. Period care should be free. A lot of things should be free. A lot of things, like, it's ridiculous how they've commodified it. exactly scared to sleep in a van in any place. This kombucha is making my mouth mad watery. This is the kombucha I'm drinking. Yeah, sometimes I think about the need for money. I think the need of money came from exchanging something. It's like an IOU type of thing. You exchanging this paper to say that you can use it other places because I didn't have a good or a product to give you in exchange for the good product or service you gave me. So I always think there's a need for money when you're exchanging something that you can't exchange. Like if I wanted to get my hair done and I'm not paying her money, what am I going to give her other than money? And that's the only reason why I feel like money comes in. But yeah, what does kombucha taste like? Kombucha is a acquired taste. It tastes like soda. It kind of tastes like beer sometimes, even though I've never really tasted beer. But it basically could taste a little alcoholic, but it's basically a fermented drink, and I love it. I love kombucha. It definitely is an acquired taste, and then once you get used to it and try a bunch of different brands, like, you start to really like it. Yeah, most money is not really based on gold anymore because, like you said, like a lot of countries don't even have it. So, what is glasses? Optometrist. So, optometrist, it should be free, and that should be under healthcare. And that's the thing. I don't like sparkly water. I do not drink sparkly water, but I like kombucha. I've tried so many kombuchas. Like, I'm always excited when I see a new kombucha brand to try. GT's kombucha is good. I think GT kombucha is mad strong. Like, if you can't drink, you can't take too big of a sip, or else you're gonna be coughing. But I think my favorite GT kombucha is the original one, and then I like the Guava Goddess one. I believe that's the GTS one. Yeah, because I know it's the optometrist, orthodontist. Is kombucha Indian? I don't know. I feel like I was reading one time about like the history of like fermented drinks and kombucha, but I'm not sure if it's Indian. It said people on Twitter update us what has been the discourse. Honestly, Grapes, I don't even think we want to have that conversation because I feel like on Twitter a lot of the conversation has been around police violence, and that's why I've been so happy I wasn't on there the past few weeks. To make healthcare free, would that mean higher taxes? How do we make those things for everyone who needs it? So I think like for free healthcare, one we wouldn't necessarily have to raise taxes on people. For example, making under 100K. When we're raising taxes to make sure that we have healthcare free, college free, we can do that by like largely taxing the rich, seizing money from billionaires that they don't need to have. Like they don't, no one needs to be a billionaire. That's how we get a lot of these things covered because we have the wealth already. So it's not like the taxes have to be put on those of us who are trying to make ends meet. And that's usually what they do. But the rich people could have extremely high equitable taxes for money that they earn through wage theft anyway. People get a lot of money. People are rich because of the fact that they don't have to pay their workers a lot. So yeah. Oh yeah, yesterday there was a Twitter Spaces talent show. People were tweeting about that. I had no idea how to find that. Yeah, I was talking to you about some medical debt I have that recently has affected my credit. And I'm still like, I don't think I'm paying that anytime soon. Blueface didn't go to his kid's birthday party because he wanted to stream on Twitch. There's something really wrong with that guy. He is extremely toxic. He needs help. He needs help. He's a very toxic man. Twitter has the same recycled discourses. Exactly. We ain't missing nothing. DJ Khaled's album did not give. I was literally listening to some songs yesterday because a lot of people were talking about it. And again, it's just, it had potential. I mean, he had a bunch of beats that were like, basically good, but nothing really cool. I feel like DJ Khaled got Drake in a headlock because I don't understand how he keeps getting these songs with Drake. Elon Musk could pay all our bills. Exactly. Cardi B writing her verse was one. Cardi B was really like, yeah, I wrote that. Like, girl, you honestly, it's not impressive that you wrote it. You just, again, you didn't have to tell us you wrote that because it just proves that your writing skills are very elementary. Dang, where I put that tissue? I'm not paying attention. Big bag busting not the Bentley Bentayga. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Very one fish, two fish. Big bag. I'm gonna learn to dance. Big bag. Oops. Big bag busting out the Bentley Bentayga. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's. No, when the guy in the background, if it's up, then it's boom, then it's boom, boom. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I want to listen to Sweetie's little playlist she put together. What's her new song? Risky, 1 2 shots, trash. Sweetie is so basura, like so basura. Face like Halle, body like Chloe. It depends. If Chloe and Halle don't think that's shade, then it's fine. They don't think that's shade. I think it's shade, but if they don't think it's shade, it is what it is. Cause like, why would you say that? Like, I would be like, what? I got cheerleader skills. I wish. It says Sweetie did well for herself. Exactly. Can't even, at this point, you can't even be mad. Boom, baka baka. Doing that. I think I'm gonna make a TikTok, but I don't think I'm gonna make it to make TikToks, but to watch TikToks. Big bag busting out the Bentley Bentayga, and then it's that unwritten song where it be like, they be like, waiting, and they did the Beyonce like, ooh, ooh, and then it's the, I want to do that dance. I'm gonna learn that dance while I'm in here. Big bag busting up the Bentley Bentayga. I got this mask for free from American Apparel when they like gave me money for my order. Like they like when my order reached a certain price, and this mask is so weird. Like I hate this mask. Like this don't even look, it look weird. But I do like how you could put it over here and not on your ears, because the mask be tearing up my ears. Child, I heard Yara Shahidi deactivated her account because people were criticizing her acting. Yeah, she is not a good actor. It's giving beautiful gowns. Yara Shahidi gives beautiful gowns, not Viola Davis. Yeah, the black people are struggling on TikTok because TikTok's algorithm is racist. But we still make good content. Black people should make TikTok content, but then upload it on a black-friendly platform. Like, but the black-friendly platform would have to be created. It said, don't even. I watch TikTok compilations daily on YouTube. They have everything on here. It said, why can't she take criticism? She needs it. They don't. They think everybody's haters or whatever. College graduates on TikTok be the funniest with the existential life crisis. Whew, I have an existential moment like once a week. I don't know if it's the writers or her acting, but her roles do nothing for her. It's both. It's both. She's not good, but she still doesn't need to be attacked. So people were attacking her recently. I mean, people have been shading Grownish from day one. So if now she can't take it is a little bit weird. Because Because I feel like, again, people have been critiquing Grownish for a while, and I don't think any of the Grownish actors spoke out about all of us having issues with colorism on the show. They kind of just ignore it for some reason. Yeah, I heard TikTokers are getting a TV show. White TikTokers. White TikTokers or white TikTokers? TikTokers by itself should just be black people. Instead of black TikTokers, it should just, TikTokers should automatically mean black TikTokers. Who is Yara? Eleanor, period. That's mean though. You do not need to know who she is if you don't know. She's getting paid a lot to do a poor job, and but so do a lot of other actors and singers. Yeah, exactly. Nobody attacked her. The tweet went viral, which is why she was upset. What did the tweet say? They don't understand the assignment. Oh, they said that she didn't understand the assignment. Oh, I mean, that was a good tweet because she don't be understanding the assignment. But girl, she'll be over it. She'll get her little check in the mail and be like, I got money. That's what Sweetie said. Sweetie said, why clap back when your whole life is a clap back? I mean, I guess, girl. But you in a boot camp, right? So you listening. I don't understand how Sweetie is in an artist development boot camp, but it looked like she on vacation and on jets. So when are you doing the boot camp on the jet? Kelly Stamp makes $40K a month. Wow. Whoa. Kelly Stamp needs to write me a $20K check so I can get done with this debt. Kelly Stamp shouldn't divulge that information because I'm literally about to DM her like, send the check. He said, OMG, Sweetie is scamming. Bad Girls Club is on Hulu. I'm so excited. Boot camp via Zoom. Never understood the assignment, but she cute though. I'm tired of Sweetie and these nasty meals. How are you in a boot camp in the middle of your career? Better late than never, I guess. Exactly. Big bag busting out the Bentley Bentayga. Sweetie just showing us that she eats all this odd stuff is her telling us that she be on the toilet for hours. That's all it is. And that's all I receive her as. She be like, oh, I eat this, I eat that. And I'm like, all that's saying to me is that you be on the toilet blowing it up. Really. Like, sweetie, you are not relatable with those meals. I mean, if she really don't eat like that, why would she come up with that idea? Like, was she just sitting down like, ooh, you know what would make me an interesting celebrity? If I eat weird stuff on camera. Like, because honestly, people have been doing that on the internet for a while. Like, people will make crazy food combinations and stuff on the internet for views and stuff. So maybe that's where she got it from. The mukbang culture or whatever. I don't know. Michael B. Jordan acts with his chin. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch him now that you said that, because I hate when people act with a certain facial feature and it bothers me so much. So many people act with their lips and teeth, and it gets me so mad. Yeah, we need to revamp the music industry because it really has become like way too invested in desirability. And I can't. We have a bunch of good looking people who cannot give us material. Big bag busting out the Bentley Bentayga. Whew, I'm almost done. Yeah, if you act with your walk and stuff, that's not that hard to watch. It's 11:11. Make a wish. Okay. YouTube hides dislikes now? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't like the hood aesthetic that a lot of these people have. There's plenty of dark skinned folks that wouldn't get that opportunity because they're not light enough. And older people. A lot of our like strongest singers, like 40 years ago, they were in their 40s. We need to bring back 30, 40-year old singers, women, men, you know, we need to bring that back. Singers don't have to be freaking 17, you know? He said me making a wish at 5:11 p.m. It's 11:11 somewhere. Honestly, I haven't seen that whole brown skin versus dark skin debate on TikTok people were saying, but I think that I mean it's a valid conversation to have because I remember when I first learned that like South Asian people call themselves brown, I always thought that like it would just be weird for a black person to say that they're brown because it's like as their skin shade because like brown people say they're brown. But I even remember me, like, when I used to title my YouTube videos, when I used to do makeup, I used to not feel comfortable putting dark skin. I was like, I always wanted to put brown skin. But then I'm like, if I put brown skin, is it making me say that I'm, like, not dark? Like, it just was weird. So I honestly feel like it's a good conversation to have. I don't think we have to come out of with any conclusions out of it. And I haven't seen the conversation, so I don't know what people are saying, but that was just my own thought process. Yeah, and but when Jamaicans call people brown, they really calling somebody light skin. So it's like a lot of us say brown, we have different ideas around it. But brown skin is definitely a thing. Yeah, yeah. I don't think we need to come about it with animosity. Yeah, I feel like having this conversation could be so normal. Like we don't have to be all revved up about it. Let me see what percentage battery my phone is at. Okay, we in a good spot. She has a whole post about brown, and it's just anti-black, non-black marker. But that's the thing. I feel like I'm not gonna sit up here and act like me being darker skin is the same thing as like a Lupita or like a Viola Davis. That's not the same thing. Like they are dark skinned women. Period. No debate. And then I feel like once you get to spectrums like mine and lighter, it's okay to acknowledge that people are going to receive more oppression from colorism due to the lightness of your dark skin. So I feel like that maybe should be the conversation instead of debating whether or not somebody is light skin or brown skin. It's more about just acknowledging the deeper your skin tone is, the different your colorism oppression is going to be, maybe. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. And then exactly when people say black and brown people, if people say that as a phrase, they're talking about black people who have African ancestry and brown people who are Latinx, Latina, and might not be black. Basically, talking about non-white people, which I feel like we should say black and non-white people. We probably shouldn't say brown anymore. And these are the kind of conversations that we have in order to figure out what words is best to use. You said not all Jamaicans bleach, and brown existed prior to bleaching. That's how my parents and grandparents talk about themselves or their family. As a brown person, I definitely agree. Wait, what do you agree with? Yeah, like just say non-white. And for example, like I started saying non-white, or I say black. I say I'm talking about a black person, or I'm talking about a black Latina person, or I'm talking about a white Latina person, or a non-white Latina person. Like I'm not just gonna continue to say black and brown. I'm not gonna say BIPOC. I'm gonna just say what the hell I mean. You know, if I'm talking about somebody that's South Asian or from India or whatever, let me just say that. Let me just say it, because trying to group everybody for the sake of saying less words just puts us more in a pickle. I want to sing that Cardi B song again. It's really stuck in my head. It's a lot of beige people calling themselves brown. I just call myself black. They can't tell what shade I am by looking at the shade. Yeah, but you calling yourself black is like not you talking about your skin color. It's you talking about your race. Big bag busting out the Bentley Bentayga. So did Cardi B write that? What'd she write? Because by her coming out to make it specific about what she wrote makes us think, well, okay, you're going to come out about everything you wrote then. We're just going to assume if you don't come out about it, then you didn't write it. Cardi B needs some therapy. You did a poll on your Instagram about black girl sunscreen recommendations, and my friend from Cyprus responded, love her, but I don't understand how y'all still asking for black girl sunscreen recommendations when literally you could buy the black girl sunscreen, or you come on YouTube and get that question answered. There's been a really good YouTube videos on sunscreen that doesn't leave a white cast on black people. People are saying she ripped Nicki's verse. For real. Also the brown skin thing. We're all different shades of dark brown, but people who are on the darkest spectrum experience it the worst. Also, I believe in Brazil, every skin color has a category. Like every skin color in Brazil has a category. So if someone's my color, they wouldn't say they're black. They would say they're whatever that skin color is. And I just think that's really interesting. Like they need to work that out over there. I don't like BIPOC. I feel like BIPOC, it's giving hipsters created that because they hung out with white people and they all do sustainability. Black, indigenous, people of color. Because at the end of the day, is like, what are we talking about? Black indigenous people, or are we talking about black and indigenous and people of color? As if, again, black people can't be all of those things and some of not those things. Black BIPOC is just too much. I just feel like BIPOC is another way of saying people of color, but just by saying black in it. It's just, again, BIPOC is another way of saying non-white. Everybody non-white. And it's just like, at that point, just say everybody non-white. That's a new thing. ENW. Everybody non-white. This is a everybody non-white space. Be specific. Exactly. It's giving bisexual people of color. BIPOC. And then black, saying black indigenous people of color is so long in itself that people just say BIPOC. And I hate how BIPOC sounds. No, the point of BIPOC is to prioritize black indigenous people facing the brunt of oppression. But that's the thing. People don't know that. People don't know that. Whoever created BIPOC, like, people weren't doing their research on that definition to spread that as the word started being used. I bet you if you ask 50 different people what BIPOC means, you're going to get 20 different responses. So that means it's time to change the term. Just like I'm down with changing the terms, changing or using different terms instead of saying socialism and communism, because they have so much stigma, we might as well not use those words anymore. Black and non-black indigenous folks face different forms of oppression. Exactly. They should really be separate. Exactly. Because like indigenous people, indigenous to the United States, like, you know, American Indians, Native Americans, what they experiencing right now is not always in the same thing of black people. So like, yeah, we could be in community together, but we don't have to have an acronym, you know? Thanks, Leah. Whew. Oops. In the news, oh, and you kiss it, girl. Also, wait, let me see. If we don't use socialism or communism, we're letting capitalists win. I mean, I agree with it. I agree. I mean, I don't have strong feelings. I personally am comfortable using the term socialist. I'm not fully comfortable using the term communism, even though they're like basically synonyms. But yeah. Also, indigenous Americans also own black folks and don't give the descendants of slave citizenship in their tribe. Oop. Oop. It seems redundant to me. Why not just say the groups instead of trying to group? Yeah, because it's weird how BIPOC rose to so much prominence as we were tearing down POC. So it was like, how did we continue to put POC in our new abbreviation? It just didn't make sense. Oh my gosh, Kenya and that Native American headpiece for Halloween talking about some she's paying tribute to her heritage. Go to hell, Kenya. Oh my gosh, I wish I was doing a StreamYard too. This would be so good to have y'all in sharing a story. I'm almost done. As soon as I'm done with this little pile here, then I'm gonna give the apartment tour. But then you're gonna see all the clothes I have around me right now. Kenya has issues. Oops. Girl, we going to Islam. That's Basketball Wives, isn't it? They said we going to Islam. Oh my God. Got something to lose. Oh. Wait, what is this? The pile is moving. Y'all just can't tell how, because the pile was much bigger. I'm just trying to clear this floor so that I could walk in here to put the clothes in the dresser. How do you feel about the commodification of the Black Lives Matter movement? Because why did I just see a Target ad about Black Power when they were the ones refusing to sell milk to protesters in the summer? BLM, the National BLM chapter is going down bad. Down, down, down bad. I haven't seen the Target ad, but again, the girls have been trying to critique the capitalists in the Black Lives Matter movement, and they are really defensive, and they think we are white supremacists infiltrating the black community. Like, girl, stop. How do y'all feel about Jocelyn asking Wendy for flowers? I feel like she shouldn't be asking anybody for flowers, but I feel like it was not a bad ask. I'm on Jocelyn's side for that because I do not like Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams can go straight to hell for me. I don't like Wendy Williams. I don't care. Like, when she was going through all that divorce stuff, I was like, that's none of my business. I'm not going to wish her well, and I'm not going to wish her bad. I'm going to just mind my business on that. So do nonprofits not have to disclose what happens to the money they collect? They do, and they can. But my thing is, even if BLM did not have to disclose, in order for you to show that you're accountable to the people, disclose. Period. What's there to hide? Disclose it. Just like, it's just like if you in a relationship, this is not just like I'm saying, but if you're in a relationship and you want to see your partner's phone, and they don't have to show you their phone, but if they show you their phone to prove that there's nothing there, it's just like, look, here, there's nothing there. It wasn't a big deal. So it's kind of like that. It's given, what do you have to hide? Yeah, it said Jocelyn wasn't the one for the convo. I could imagine. I feel like she's wrong because she literally be tearing women down too. She was on Love and Hip Hop fighting people, disrespecting women. Exactly. They both in the wrong. But there are some nonprofits that do disclose like where all their money goes. I think when you disclose it, it just becomes public access on the internet. I really want to get a pedicure. I don't know when to get it though. That's random. Just a few weeks ago, she was dragging Faith Evans and calling her child with autism very disrespectful terms. Wow. Not Wendy Williams, because she be farting. Wendy Williams is too, like, she's not doing well enough to be on TV like she be. I need to see this whole woman with abortion conversation because I haven't seen the clip after double homicide. I haven't seen any updated clips. Why I feel tired? I feel like I need a nap. I'm about to show y'all this apartment and take a nap. Well, I don't know why I just started feeling so exhausted. We ain't got nothing to lose. Oh my gosh, now that Kiss Me More song is in my head. It said Where's Nikki? I miss her. Nikki, I be forgetting she had that baby. She's with her baby. Her twin. Her twin baby. I wonder what's his name. I forgot she didn't even tell us his name. We was so caught up in his cheeks. I forgot she didn't tell him his name. You said you just woke up and you about to nap too. The Jocelyn show is a lot. Oh my gosh. Why would Jocelyn say that? You see, I'm able to get into the closet now. Okay. Okay, that's the question. Is anyone watching the Tammy and Walker show? Because I keep seeing YouTube clips on it, and I'm just like, I didn't even know they had a show and all this drama was happening on the show. Okay, wait. Okay, so let me show you my closet. My closet's pretty big. So these are all the clothes, literally all the clothes I just took out of the closet that were on this floor. Oh my God. I'm like about to fall on something. Okay. So here's the door of the apartment and shoes right here. Door, and then you get to the first closet. This is the closet. I have two dressers in here. I clearly need to move this dresser over some so that I can fully open it. I have to replace these. I have to put these dressers correctly in, but this is the closet. I have my shoes up here, some of my shoes. These Air Force Ones, they still kind of clean, but I want to give them away because, New Yorkers don't like to wear Air Force Ones that are dirty. Then this is like some shelving. Of course, all of this has to be cleaned because I literally, like, listen to me. I had to throw things in here in order to make space for my grandfather to paint. So, like, if it was up to me, a lot of this stuff would still be in boxes and not in my closet right now. And again, yes, I wish some of you can come help because I'm not doing this until I can get some help. So again, here is the closet. I really like it. It's very roomy. Then the bathroom is over here. So when you walk in, the bathroom is also right here. Let's see. The bathroom is kind of a mess. So this is the bathroom. I do not like the blue tilings. I have no idea what color to paint my bathroom. Because I want to paint it like a dark color. Because, like, my friend was like, oh, if you paint the bathroom a dark color, it will make it look smaller. Which I don't mind. I don't mind having, like, a cozy, small-looking bathroom. So I have no idea what color to paint it. I was thinking either a dark green and then have, like, gold. Replace this with something gold. But I don't know. And, yeah, so this is the bathroom. And I also don't mind buying some new tiles to put down on the floor. Like I could buy some tiles. But yeah, so that's the bathroom. I haven't really put up a proper curtain. I just have a plastic curtain up. So the black would be for the curtain. Like the curtain would be black, the mat would be black. That's what I was thinking for black. But I was thinking of a green, like a dark green. Y'all saying gray, but the walls in my apartment are gray. White people becoming sneakerheads is modern day colonization, period. That, exactly. Okay. I know you said you're tall, but you're really tall. Rahel, I feel like I've met you before, but we haven't. But yeah, I'm 5'10". Who said Subway gift card? Okay, now let's walk. So then now, this is the hallway. And then this is a box and some stuff I gotta put away. So then this is another closet. How do I turn on the light for this closet? Oh, here it is. So this is another closet, which I got stuff that I need to put away. But here's some boxes. I keep boxes because, you know, when I move again, so I keep boxes. And like, I just put all these things here for now. So that's that closet. So then, this is the main, we're getting into the main area. So I'd like unpack some stuff. This is my bed right now. I have a bed frame coming in the mail. And then this is the other black wall. This cord is for the Wi-Fi. So this is the black wall, then this is a gray wall. If you can tell, it's gray. You could see the difference between the ceiling and the wall. So this is the wall. I just put this here. The computer is not even plugged in. The computer is not even plugged in. Okay, so this is where my bed is gonna be. This is the garbage can right now. So this is where the bed. So this is my couch. Here's the windows. I really like the windows. I really like the windows. And this is like the AC heat area. Here's some more boxes, a rug, things that I have to put away. I have pictures. I don't know where I'm gonna hang these pictures. Then, so now let me back up. I'm backing up by my bed. So this is like the rest of the area. And then this is the kitchen. You have the fridge, you have the oven, there's no microwave. Yeah, I was thinking about putting some renter-friendly stickers on the cabinets to make them black. I've seen people do it on YouTube. I haven't watched too closely. And then up here, I have my grandfather put a rod right here, you could see. So I'm gonna put a curtain all right here so that the curtain can close and you won't see the kitchen. So, yeah. Yeah, I like the black appliances because I was worried that it was going to be white appliances. And I was like, I can't have no white refrigerator. I cannot have no white refrigerator and have Nene come for me. So I'm glad I have a black refrigerator. A black refrigerator. But yeah, that's basically the place. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do that on here with y'all and show y'all me putting up the curtain because I only have one curtain that I could use temporarily, but I want to buy a black curtain or just any curtains really. I could buy a black curtain, white curtain to put around the kitchen because I could change the curtain out. Yeah, I was like, not a white refrigerator, honey. We need to get you a home. Yeah, I'm basically finished with the tour, but I'm about to show y'all this curtain I'm gonna put up real quick so we could see how it look. You in Brooklyn? I'm in Maryland. My rent here is $1,100 and some change. Okay, let me make sure this is the right curtain. Okay. Exactly, asking me if I live in, it happens to me all the time. Like, even though I haven't lived in New York, like if I say, oh, I got my hair done somewhere, someone's like, oh, where in New York did you get your hair done? And I'm like, I'm not in New York. Like, how many more times do I have to say this? He said my fridge is cream. And when I saw it at first, I was like, what is this, honey? Exactly. It's like, ooh, what is this? I think I'm gonna get help in here at least in another 2 weeks. I'm not in a rush. Okay, so like, let me show y'all what this curtain about to do. I'm literally putting this tripod on my trash can right now. Leah, you gotta get out of LA. You got it. You one of the few people left in LA. Leah, I want to see you in LA. I'm gonna come to California soon, Leah. Okay. Okay, let me see if I'm in a good position to show y'all how I'm about to try to put up this thing. Okay. I should put on a bra or something, but whatever. This is probably gonna be a little dangerous. Wait, I need a link for that tripod. I think I just got this on Amazon. To be honest, it kind of is breaking in an area, but it's one of those tripods you can like mold. You like molds it. Is that trip trip to LA? Oh yeah. This is gonna be our traveling group. Our commune gonna be a traveling group, everything. Like helping each other move. It's gonna be a mutual aid. It's giving mutual aid. Okay, so first of all, I gotta unscrew this. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see. My grandpa said you could just unscrew it, but it's not. Okay, it's coming. Okay, wait. Ow. I'm trying to like keep up with what you're saying. Yeah, you know, long braids, it is what it is. Don't fall on camera. Yeah, my hair kind of long. What's it called? Let me show y'all my beads. So I put clear beads on one side and then white beads on the other side. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this curtain is it, because I have two curtains, two different sizes, and I'm trying to make sure this is the shorter one. I think this is the shorter one. Okay. Hold on. So I have to put the curtain like this. Make sure I'm doing this right. White flight. Yeah, we need white flight to bring these rent prices down. Sleeping in braids, taking a shower in braids, so hard. I always forget that that process is so hard when I get these hairstyles. You have the paint color suggestions for the bathroom? Send me bathroom inspos. Okay, let me just get back on this. Okay. That was easy. That was so easy. Oh, no. The curtain is a little too long though. Yeah, about to see. If I get plants, I'm getting fake plants. Okay, so the curtain is in. Oh my gosh. Wow, I just put it in and freaking left these two parts out by accident. Okay, so now you can't even see the kitchen. So, oh, I kind of have to sneeze right now. I cannot water them plants like y'all be watering. So this is what it looks like. So now you don't even see the kitchen. Like you see, you come in and you don't even see the kitchen. You see the vision. Period. DIY. You see the vision. And then I'm like, y'all hungry? The kitchen right here. Ooh, it's cute. It's cute. I gotta do it this way. It's cute. They say y'all be overwatering. First of all, real plants, fake plants, either way, they expensive. They be expensive. Not y'all hungry. You should do beaded curtains. I don't think I want that sound, you know? But I can do beaded curtains because it's not like I gotta keep the curtains forever. I could like switch them out. It said you buying. Talk about forcing us to get plants. You buying them? Nene gonna be like, oh no, honey, where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen? She gonna be like, you hide in the kitchen? It said, okay, like why are plants $30? And then fake plants be like 70 something dollars. I'm like, they really said since you getting a fake plant that you'll forever have, because you don't have to take care of it, you need to pay big money. Gotta keep checking my battery. My phone is on 21%. Whew. So yeah, that was my little work I was showing y'all that I'm doing for today. But I like the bathroom. I just don't know what to do with it. And I'm gonna have somebody come and clean my, like professionally clean my couch. Cause I swear, if I like put my face on my couch in any way, I break out. Like I literally cannot have my face on that couch. Ooh. And they said I have to pay utilities here, and they said the utilities be like max sometimes $45 a month. I mean $75 a month, $75 a month, which is not bad because that still leaves my rent under $1,200. So I said, where y'all need me to sue? Sign the dotted line, because this is as good as it's going to get. But I don't want no $5 bouquet. The reason why I was saying the plants be like $70 is because they be like huge, nice plants. I need to put on some chapstick because it's giving Oh my gosh. Okay, like no shade. But there's this travel YouTuber. Let's see if y'all can figure who this is. Her lips be so chapped on camera, and she be like this on camera. Her lips be peeling to me. Her lips be like looking mad chapped to me. And I just be like, she watched this back and didn't have a problem with her lips being that chapped. Oh yeah, I'm getting a cat soon. Let me stop telling y'all that because y'all think I abuse animals. But I'm gonna get my cat soon now that I'm here alone. And I actually had to wash my braids yesterday because when I get braids done, it be so much gel in them and stuff that like I need to wash all that out. So I washed my braids yesterday. And they're still a little damp, but I need to get that gel out. Go get a cat from the street and wash it. I am not doing that. Why is Mary Jane a scammer? But yes, it do be her lips. I'd be like, oh my God, girl. Put on some chapstick. The beads just take a lot to get used to because I had beads in my hair last year and I forgot how, like, you can't do nothing in silence. Like, the beads will be clacking. So basically, you know, braids and beads, it's a lot. I try to wash my braids once a week, and this hairstyle is probably gonna last me like a month because of how much I'm gonna wash them, because I just don't want pollen sticking to it, bringing the pollen onto my bed. Like, I need to wash my braids. I came across her Lipstick Alley thread a while ago in OMG. She keeps lying about everything. How are people finding out? I don't really watch her vlogs that much. But every now and then I go, you know, I go over to her channel to watch her recent vlogs. Oh, I guess the only negative thing I had to say about Mary Jane, the world traveler, was the chapstick thing. But now y'all letting me know that she be scamming. I had no idea. She's a girl that traveled like to like 100 countries in like a year or something, and she put it on YouTube. But I did see that she was charging people for like a Dubai kind of trip, like showing them how to travel in Dubai or whatever. I seen that she was doing that, and it was like $4,000. It was either $1,000 to $4,000 or something. And I was like, during a pandemic, I mean, you know, but I didn't really look too much into it. Yeah, people in the chat be knowing the tea. Honestly, I think there was a point in time where I watched her and she was saying she had colored eyes or something. Or I thought she had colored eyes by the way she was taking her pictures and stuff. I didn't even notice that her eyes were no longer that color. I'm trying to detangle them. Like, I don't know why they're so tangled right now. I just think it's problematic when black people be like they're part Native American, especially when they say they're part Native American because they have long hair. It's like, I just feel like you're not. The colored contacts be a giveaway. I'm in Maryland. I'm in Maryland. I'm in Maryland. But I'm really close to DC though. The color contacts regularly is always some anti. Everybody, like my grandpa and my dad, keep calling me because I didn't text them yesterday. Because I was just like, I was just asleep. I need a. It's not bad to wear color contacts, but usually when people do, They lie about it. They choose a color that kind of makes them look strange sometimes. It's like people never just wear colored contacts and be honest. Like, oh, these are just colored contacts. I wear them because I like them. They always want to say that they're mixed, that's their real eyes, and it's just weird. Are you still, or is this thing frozen? I think I'm still. I'm about to get off because people keep calling me. I'm hearing that these vaccinations only last 6 months, and it's annoying. I need to know if that's true or not. A booster shot after the 6 months. Jesus. And then we're going to need another 6 months for another shot because by that time it'll be a year since we got our other shots. So we might as well, it's just basically given we need an annual shot. Oh, we shouldn't laminate the cards because we'll have to get new stickers. They said the crisis in India might create new strains that the vaccine can't protect you from. I mean, that makes sense to me. This too much. It's too much. Cause that's what I'm just at this point, like, I'ma just wait. I'm gonna just wait around till things are safe. Some people, like, again, if we have to spend 2 to 3 years of our lives indoors, I mean, that's not necessarily gonna ruin anybody's 20s unless you're like 27. And by the time, the pandemic is completely over, you're 30. But other than that, some people are being so dramatic, acting as if like their teenage years and their 20s are down the drain, as if your 30s and 40s aren't just as great. I need people to relax. But that's the thing. You could have that college experience. College is about the work and the degree. You can go to parties. You can chill with friends outside of college. Because if that's the college experience, other than that, other than partying and hanging out with your friends, the college experience is walking around campus, spending your money getting food to eat in between class, studying in the library. Like you could go cosplay that any other day when college is over. I mean, of course, you want the experience other people got to have, but that's just it. People want a college experience that other people got to have. Nobody wants a college experience that is unique to them. They just want other people to have it. And I also think this whole college experience thing just brings to the forefront that young people should make a living wage so they don't have to escape to college in order to be away from home. If young people could just get a job at any point in time when they turn 14, 15 or whatever and make a living wage, people wouldn't be trying to be escape to college because they will have a way of like escaping abusive homes and stuff like that. Because if you're in college and you go to college to escape abusive home, now you're just poor in college and under stress. So it's like, so to me, it's just one of those things where let's go to the root cause. Why are so many people trying to go to college to have fun? You know? And I understand some people who wanted to like study abroad in college, because of course that has been messed up. But if you didn't have any big traveling plans, you didn't have weddings, you know, you didn't have family members that died from COVID, like you'll be just fine. The people who are being dramatic been outside anyway. Exactly. If you really want to go outside, you could go outside. Honestly, in the United States of America, you can transfer to a college that been having the kids go in person school for a minute now. So if you want that college experience, you could quite literally transfer to a college in a state that hasn't been taking this serious. So at the end of the day, it's a mess. Did you ever get approached by AKA and Delta to join? No. I think AKA and Delta were banned at my school, and I'm just not a sorority girl. I am not a sorority girl. Can I just say that the pandemic unemployment fund has been super helpful? It's been helpful for the people that were able to get on it, because there's so many people who's still waiting to get on it. Oof. All I know is this is all gonna be an adjustment. It's all gonna be an adjustment. Yeah, if you didn't get the stimulus, you could, you know, you should be able to get it when you file your taxes, but the date to file your taxes is starting to push. So if you haven't filed your taxes yet, you haven't gotten your stimulus check yet, I think the deadline has come. Yeah, we need monthly stimulus checks, but Joe Biden said, y'all not getting that. It going one ear and out the other. Yeah, even if they push the taxes day back to May 15th, that's federal. Like state taxes have their own deadline. So if you haven't filed your taxes yet, I literally do not know what you're waiting for. Yeah, Joe Biden needs to go ahead and cancel that student debt. And if he don't, it's gonna be a whole infiltration at the Capitol Part 2. Cause he playing. But why do they need to push filing taxes back even further. Like, what's really taking people so much time to do it? Like, literally, everyone, we've already received our W-2s in the mail. File them damn taxes on TurboTax, on go to H&R Block, do whatever you got to do, file them taxes so you can get your refund. Don't you know, I ain't gonna tell you to file your taxes if you're not getting no refund. But if you getting a refund, you need to file your taxes. Oh my goodness, New York is losing a representative. The population got smaller or something. Who's the rep we're losing? Yeah, living in New York is not the best. It's not the best. All I know is I'm just not trying to get COVID. I'm really not trying to get that. And I was shook when I thought I was exposed. But me and my friend the other day, we was talking about how a lot of Instagram influencers that do go out to parties, they get sick. And when they aren't really posting on social media that much, it's because they're sick and they're not telling us. Okay, I think I'm gonna get off and call my parents that have been calling me and then come back on because I feel like coming back on. But at the same time, like, I am kind of tired. What was I gonna say? Um, so he's not gonna cancel student debt because he's making a way for other people to not gain debt through community college. He can go to hell. He can really go to hell. Like that has nothing to do with people who already have debt. Our debt is not going to magically go away because now community college is free. He's basically saying go to community college, that's free now, get another associate's degree so you can pay off your debt or something. Like, Glamazon Tay, let me go to her channel to see what she been doing. Yeah, some people be acting like kids can't get COVID, and I don't know who told them that. Why is she on a world tour? I need to go see this for myself. Unfollowed a bunch of travel influencers this year. That's how you could tell the girls have no creativity because the moment, you know, something you doing can't be done anymore, you can't come up with anything else. And you out here risking your life. I just don't understand. I feel like if you're going to travel, continue to wear a mask and wash your hands where you're at. People travel to a new location and they stop wearing masks. They stop, you know, washing their hands, using hand sanitizer, as if going to another location meant you left the pandemic. And I don't get the logic. No mask, just vibes.